Greetings and welcome, and apologies straight away. I had this video uploaded a couple of days ago, the topic of this video, and it got taken down. I had some copyright issues with it, so those of you that got to see it in the half an hour that it was uploaded for, I think it got about 100 views, you got a nice little Van Man exclusive there, never to be seen again. But we're going to revisit the topic today, and basically I want to talk about my last video that I'd done, Are UK Voters Stupid? A lot of people in the comment section were talking about the education system as a whole in the UK. Here's some of the comments on screen here. And this is just a few. Loads of you commented on this, and it really got me thinking. I was thinking this would be a good topic for a video, because I haven't really looked into this a lot, and it's quite eye-opening actually. I mean, straight off the bat, I mean, why are university fees in this country so insanely expensive? Why do the Tories just, you know, absolutely despise the idea of free university education? Is there a reason that they maybe don't want the working class getting higher education? Why have we just had some of the best GCSE results for ages? Are they setting the bar low? We're in a time where our schools are drastically underfunded. We've just had a year of kids learning from home. Go on, chap, off you go. Why are we getting the best GCSE results ever? They recently changed the grading for results as well. Instead of ABC pass, it's 4, 5, 6, 7 or something. I was thinking, why the hell have they done that? Just changed it from numbers to letters. There must be a reason for that. Are they somehow making these exams easier? It's very interesting to me. I'm just going to show a clip from a Guardian documentary.
The government reckons that state schools in England are more flush with cash than ever.
Mr. Speaker, there is more money going into our schools in this country than ever before.
We are investing record amounts in our schools.
That school funding this year is at a record high.
But the UK Statistics Watchdog has scolded the government several times for misrepresenting the figures. So there must be more to this story.
What's the big question? Everyone has to answer.
Because if the picture is so rosy, why are banners like this going up outside playgrounds? And why are parents getting begging letters to help keep schools afloat? Who's telling the truth about school funding?
The government says that school spending is at record levels, and if you look at total spending on schools in England, that's broadly true. However, the number of pupils has gone up by about 9% since 2010. That's an extra 700,000 pupils across state-funded schools in England. And when you look at spending per pupil, that's gone down by about 8% in real terms since 2009. So there's less amount of money per pupil for each school.
Now, straight away, I can hear all you bigots tapping away on your keyboard, going, well, it's immigration, isn't it? It's immigration. You've got too many people coming over here, too many kids for the school, we can't cope. I guarantee you, 90% of any immigrant children going to school, their parents are paying taxes. And they're paying their way, rather than some of the bloody lazy English in this country. Anyway, different topic for a different day. Right, COVID, recession, Brexit aside, right, this documentary was done in 2019. Why are the Tories drastically underfunding our schools? You know, why are teachers' salaries at an all-time low? Why are they working more hours than they've ever worked before? Why are they actively discouraging the best and brightest people to go into teaching by the sheer fact that it's low paid, long hours and bloody hard work? Are they trying to keep the working class dumb in this country? Would how does that benefit them? We know how that benefits them. I'm going to emphasise my point even more here, and I apologise in advance, but I've got to show a clip of Jacob Twatface Rees-Mogg
Hi. When I graduate from my degree at Queen Mary, I will have approximately sort of 50 grand's worth of debt. If I go on to do a master's, which I plan to do, it'll be even more than that. I'm also aware that your son is nearly done with his degree at Oxford, and I may be wrong, but did he have to take a student loan, and how does he plan to pay it off, if so? Do you think it's right that starting out in society, before you even take a job, there is inequality present?
Now this student makes an incredible point here. How can you argue with what he just said? Why is it fair that straight out of the bat at education, there's a hierarchy? He has to have 50 grand's worth of debt. Jacob Rees-Mogg's son, nothing. Now, the most insane thing about this is the way that twat-face Moggy actually answers this question. It's just joking at the fact that the student made a mistake. Here you go.
To come to the gentleman, there's some confusion. Though I happen to think all my children are extraordinary geniuses, my eldest son is only 10, so I'm not sure how he's about to complete his degree at Oxford.
Do you know what the worst thing about this is? It's not that the Tories are getting away with this. It's the fact that we're actively praising them for doing it. If you look at the comment section in this video, it's all stuff like, "Way, go on Moggy, show that student what for, he's an idiot." Completely ignoring the fact of this guy's example of inequality in our own children. It's crazy. And I'm not one for conspiracy theories, but this is not a conspiracy theory. The Tories are actively trying to keep the working class dumb. They're making it extremely hard to impossible for anyone to get further university education. The education they do get is being drastically underfunded, and teachers are being overworked and underpaid. This is just facts. It's just facts. Now, Mogg does go on later on in that video to explain his reasonings for tuition fees, and he says he doesn't believe that the taxpayer should have to pay for this guy's education. And you know what? Some people might see that as a valid point. But when you look at what the Conservative Party spend their money on, when Boris Johnson is spending tens of thousands of pounds on wallpaper and sofas for his flat, yeah, I know it was donated to him, but that donor is not doing it out of the kindness of his heart. He wants some sort of tax break or something that's going to come out of the taxpayer's pocket. And like I say, it's just the worst thing about it is the fact that we're praising these guys for doing it. Not only are they doing it, basically what just happened in that video is Mogg is laughing at you. He's laughing that you are saddled with 50 to 70 grand's worth of debt, and his sons are going to swan through university, no debt, no problem. Mogg is not your friend, people, and this is the hardest thing to swallow. It's bad enough what's happening, but the fact that we're praising these guys for doing it, it just makes sense. It just makes pure sense to me. Why the Conservatives don't want the working class. The more education they get, the more likely they are to find out how big business works, or how political parties are funded, or they start learning about facts like the richest 1% of the population owns the same as the poorest 99%. Facts like that. They don't want the working class, the average Joes, getting their access to this sort of information. Anyway, thank you so much for all you guys that commented on this. It's a real eye-opener for me. It's a really interesting topic to look into, and I'm so glad I did. I'm going to end with one of my long-time viewers got in contact with me and gave a really good example of the British education system compared to you guys in Europe. He sent his son over from Germany to study over here a course that wasn't available in Germany, and they'd done a maths test for him. And straight away, straight off the bat, the teacher said, because this young guy was from Germany, that obviously his maths will be far superior to any of the English kids. You know, what's that say? Even our teachers know that our basic primary school, secondary school education is terrible. Anyway, give me your thoughts as always. Take care, guys. Till next time.